Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Hello sir. My name is Reno Afriyadi Mayandika Pasha. You can call me Reno. Now I will review our presentation, a book entitled The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Before that, for your information, this book is a book for children, but the story is very interesting for me. Besides that, the reason I chose this book is because it is set in the Second World War. There is also told about the Nazi, the Germany, the Hitler, Holocaust, Jews, and whatever. First, I will introduce the author of this book. His name is John Boyne. John Boyne is an Irish novelist. He is the author of 11 novels for adults and 6 novels for younger readers. His novels are published in over 50 languages. His 2000 novel The Boys in the Striped Pajamas was adapted into a 2008 film of the same name, The Boy in Striped Pajamas. John Boyne was born in Dublin, Ireland, and studied English literature at Trinity College, Dublin, and creative writing at the University of East Anglia, Norwich. In a career spanning more than 30 years, he has published 14 novels for adults, 6 novels for younger readers, and short story collection. I know this. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas was a New York Times #1 bestseller and adapted for a feature film, a play, a ballad, and an opera, maybe, selling more than 11 million copies worldwide. Globally, it is the biggest selling novel by an Irish writer since records began, I think. This novel illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. Oliver Brendan Jeffers, MBE, is a Northern Irish artist, illustrator, and writer who now lives and works in Brooklyn. He went to the integrated secondary school, Hazelwood College, then graduated from the University of Ulster in 2001. The book published by Alfred Knopf. Okay, next I will explain about orientation, characters, and setting of the story. First, orientation. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, written by John Boyne in 2006, is a historical dramatic novel which is set during the Second World War, when Hitler, the Führer, dominated Germany and created concentration camps all over Europe to exterminate Jews. Holocaust, considered inferior to the rest of the human beings. In other words, this clearly is a book on the victims of the Holocaust, which used imaginary people to represent the atrocities that happened during the Second World War, by showing the reader two point of views, a Jewish one and a German one. Bruno, the protagonist of the story, is a young boy, aged 9, who lives with his mother, father, and sister, Gretel, in Berlin. Suddenly, because of his dad's job, they have to move to Poland. Their new house, which is not very nice, but there is something out of Bruno's bedroom window which is very intriguing. Something on the other side of the fence, he can see some soldiers who are laughing and having fun, and many children who are all standing close together with their heads facing the floor. All of them have something in common. They all seem to wear the same striped pajamas. The soldiers' behavior so dominant and important, whilst the children are passive and oppressed. They don't seem to have confidence. Next, characters. The main character is Bruno. Bruno is protagonist and of course main character. And next character is Samuel. Samuel is a second main character. Maybe because he is Bruno's new best friend. He is a very mature boy for his age, even if he hides his real destiny in the concentration camp, not to terrify his friend who doesn't know anything about the extermination of the Jews. Next character is Father. Father is another important character. He is a commandant of Auschwitz and he works for Hitler. Wow. He is a cold man who is proud of his job of being a soldier, and he doesn't want to tell Bruno about it. He dresses as a soldier and he makes the people around him feel insecure, oppressed, and passive. He is not actually considered the antagonist of the story because he loves his children and he doesn't want them to know about his terrifying job. And next character, sister. Her name is Gretel. Bruno's older sister is considered the helpless case because of her annoying behavior and by her way of feeling better than her brother because she is older than him. Even if she is described as a spoiled girl and she nearly always quarrels with Bruno, she has feelings and she actually loves her brother very much. And next character is Mother and character family mate. And I will explain about setting now. The setting of the story is set during the Second World War when Hitler, the Führer, dominated Germany and created concentration camps all over Europe to exterminate Jews, Holocaust. And now I will explain about complication, resolution, and moral values of the story. First, complication. When Bruno's family is forced to move from their home in Berlin to a desolate place in Poland. Resolution: when Bruno and Samuel die at the end of The Boy and the Striped Pajamas, when Bruno sneaks into the concentration camp to visit Samuel. And finally, moral values: treat others as you would like to be treated. That's it. Thank you.
I know it's hard, but we're all having to say goodbye to our friends for the time being.
Moving? Where to?
The thing about being a soldier is that if your country needs you to go somewhere, you'll go. Think of it as an adventure, like in one of your books.
Children, look. Our new home.
What are you doing?
Exploring!
No, not at the back.
Hello. How old are you? 8. Me too. Why do you wear pajamas all day? The soldiers. They took all our clothes away. My dad's a soldier, but not the sort that takes people's clothes away. That one there, 2 there. This one. No, that one. Here. No. It's a work camp. They're in there because they're the enemy. The enemy?
All you need to know about my work here, Bruno, is that it's very important to our country.
The work your father is doing here is history in the making.
Is everything all right? We can't find Papa.
I'm a soldier. Soldiers fight wars.
That isn't war!
It's a vital part of it.
We're not supposed to be friends, you and me. We're meant to be enemies. Dad's a good man. Of course he is.